call to order the meeting for Wednesday, April 19th, open session meeting, Town of Air Zoning Board of Appeals. First, need to approve the agenda as posted.
I motion to approve the agenda as posted.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right. First item, second item on the agenda is a public hearing application for variance Jack Griffin. The Air ZBA will conduct a public hearing at 6 p.m. on Wednesday, April 19th at the Air Town Hall located 1 Main Street, Air, Mass. 01432 regarding application by Jack Griffin, 20 Lincoln Street, Air, Mass. 01432. Applicant seeks variance from Air Zoning Board Zone Bylaw, Section 5.12 for side setback 11'1" where 15 foot is required on a pre-existing non-conforming lot for construction of a garage. We have representative.
Good evening. My name is Kevin Conover. I'm from David Ross Associates, and I represent Jack Griffin. Here's a piece of property on 20 Lincoln Street, where there's an existing house and a pre-existing non-conforming lot. It's non-conforming because of its lot area. What Mr. Griffin is proposing to do is construct a 14 by 28 foot garage on the right side of the existing house. This construction will be within the 15 foot required side yard setback. The new addition would be 11 feet to the side yard. It would still conform to the front and rear yard setback, but it's going to be substandard in terms of the side yard setback. The property is consistent with the neighborhood. There is several houses in that area that have had variances for this, particularly the one directly across the street for 29 Lincoln Street. It's very similar to that. And as you guys know, most of the lots up there are substandard. They were created on a plan back in the 1920s. And so Mr. Griffin is just seeking a side yard variance.
I'm trying to, can you go back to the, I can't work it out for this one.
This was very confusing.
Where's the lot line?
Where's 15? Where's 20's here?
That's across the street. That's the Penard's residence.
What's across the street?
That's the variance that was issued back in 2003.
This one?
This one?
That's correct.
Okay. So it's got to be further up behind Janice's old mother's old house.
Yeah, see right here.
Okay.
That's where that is.
There's no street there, is there?
No, that's a paper street.
That's
a paper street, that's
what
why.
Ah,
Right,
There
sorry
we
about that.
go.
It says unconstructed on that plan, so it's not, it's a paper street.
I see.
You also notice on that plan, there's a 100-foot buffer zone from the wetlands. We've already had conversation with Brian at the Conservation Commission office, how to handle this proposed addition because the driveway, I believe, would be in a 100-foot buffer within the 100 feet. So he suggested after the variance is granted, file a RDA or request for determination for the proposed work, and he says that'll be no problem. So we've already contacted him.
Where's the driveway going?
The driveway right now exists on the right side of the house, and the garage is going to be the driveway is going to be the driveway is going to be expanded slightly for that garage. Right, Jeff?
So the driveway's already there?
The driveway's there for the existing house.
but it's in
Here?
place of,
It's not going to be there, not right now.
Where is it now?
It's just to the left of where the proposed garage is, exactly, right
Right
there.
there?
Exactly. So he's just going to expand on the existing driveway to gain
So the
access.
driveway will be non-conforming as well,
The driveway, because
11 feet?
to the property line,
Yep.
the driveway has to be, I thought it was 10 feet away from the property line.
Well, that's what I looked at that and I saw that, you know, it requires a 10-foot separation between the house and the garage, and the drawing says that another, actually, it's only 8 feet, and so that's really another variance.
For a driveway within 10 feet of a property line.
For an unattached building, needs to be 10 feet,
Correct.
and that said that it was 8 feet.
I guess I'm missing you on that. That
Lost me.
What?
Lost me.
Is this
Where's 8 feet,
attached?
John?
As I
gonna be-
understand, it's attached.
It's going
Yeah.
to be proposed attached to the existing house.
Oh, it's going to be attached?
Correct,
All right,
correct,
that's
right.
different. All
Right, the bylaw you're talking about, if you have an addition that's more than 10 feet away from the existing house, you can have it 5 feet to a property line.
Okay.
That's that section, that's that, but since this garage is going to be attached, we need a variance.
I thought that said it was going to be unattached.
If it did say that, might have been a Scrivener's error, but it's definitely going to be attached. That's the one across the street.
Because this is a detached accessory structure of 1 story, no closer than 10 feet.
Yeah, well, he said attached.
Okay.
He's talking about the one that was granted in 2003 across the street.
Oh, I thought this was the package, because this is...
That's just an example of what was done in the neighborhood.
Okay, I
Right.
thought that was the...
We're located right there.
I was confused also.
Right here. That's the
Exactly.
one for this one.
The other one was just an example of something that has been granted similar in the neighborhood, to display.
Okay, we're on the same page.
Strictly a garage, nothing above it.
No, just a clear garage.
Is there anything there now? Lean-to, shed?
A lawn, a lawn that would rather reduce in size.
Isn't there an existing garage on it?
There is an existing garage on the existing house. He's going to add another bay to it.
You already have a garage.
Oh, really?
Yes, there is.
How did you know that?
Because I went there. Is that why I was confused with number 28? All that, so I was like, what the heck?
They're gonna leave the wall?
Yes,
So you're gonna have 2 one-bay garages?
yes.
Okay.
You get that existing lot coverage being versus proposed lot coverage. All right.
Because we're increasing the building
Right, all
coverage.
right, okay.
And that's still within the 25% required.
It's a pretty common garage.
Like,
Well, I would point out that number 29 was given as an example. That, could we have that number 29 on that, or you have the other?
This one?
Notice that incursion or that property line that was allowed for the proposed garage only incurred on the proposed, the
paper street.
paper street. So it really wasn't, it's not the most outstanding example of something. I mean,
Well, it's
an
11
example.
foot on the other end of the, well, not that it matters, it's 11 foot on the other end of the property
Yeah,
line.
I mean, but that was the existing house.
Is,
That was, the proposed garage was the thing that was added, so. I mean, I guess it's an example of a house that's 11 feet from the line.
I think it's more an example of variances that have been granted in the past, in the neighborhood.
Well, how do you know that was, so that was a variance?
That was a
Then
variance.
so that house was put in there as a variance, the entire house.
no.
The garage wasn't, I believe.
Right. So that's, you know, so the house was pre-existing. Conformity, so I don't see how that's such a great example.
The house we're looking at now, I think it stands on its own merit.
Oh, sure.
Do we have any abutters? Please,
You want to ask me?
for or against?
I'm for.
Oh, okay, all right,
Fantastic.
all right. What do you think?
I mean, I take no issue with it.
I don't have any either.
I don't like it.
Really?
I do not like, no.
For
No,
what
he already
reason?
has a garage. No, why?
It doesn't matter why.
Shoehorning-
He wants another
the shoe-
garage.
Right, he does, but our purview is that what reason do we have to allow this further non-conformance?
What reason would we have to keep him from putting another garage up there if he wants it? It's his property. The
Right.
abutters don't have a problem with it.
Fix the
obviously.
neighborhood.
That's fine, that's good, but I don't
If-
think we should
if-
easily, I think we should easily grant such.
If there were abutters, if there was an issue, if there was something detrimental, I would say, yeah, I agree with you.
Anytime you make these non-existing lots more, or non-conforming lots more non-conforming, that's a problem for this town, yes, I would say. Any case.
No,
You know, and
I got something to say. Can I interrupt this?
Certainly.
There's been additions all over town in that neighborhood, okay? Tim Taylor just put one on on the existing garage. I put one on, it was approved by a variance, we did it all legal. This gentleman here just wants to put another garage on. Who's to say, it's not for you to tell him that he can't put a garage on. If he's in variance,
Yes, it
it's all
is.
agreeable. Let me finish, sir, I'm speaking. He can do that. I don't know why he can't. What's the big deal? It's all legal. Everything's legal. Mine was legal. Tim Taylor's was legal. Everybody did protocol. He just wants to put a garage on.
Yep.
And you guys are hassling. He's the one that's gonna pay the extra taxes.
I'm-
Jack's gonna be the one doing everything else. So what's the big deal?
John, how do you feel about it?
It doesn't seem to be any different than anybody else in the neighborhood.
Likewise. What do you think, Jess?
Well, I was briefly concerned, I looked at the wrong house today when I was looking at, when we got to the number 29 map across the street, but no, I think I did look at the right one. And there's not, on the corner of that lot, to the right of where the garage would go, that lot line, it's open land. Doesn't seem like it would be moving closer to another house or infringing in that way, so I have no problem with it.
Make a motion. Somebody.
Make a motion to issue a variance for approving the change from the side lot line at 20 Lincoln Street.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? 4-1.
Good.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'll be in contact.
All right, thank you. Thank you for your time.
Close the public hearing for 20 Lincoln Street there.
Favor? Second?
Oh, second.
In favor?
Aye.
Closed. Next.
Well, we're still like 2 minutes before 6:15, and technically we have to wait. So do
Okay.
you want to do the minutes? Could do
Sure.
That sounds,
from March 15th. And Sam, just because you weren't here, you can still vote on them.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't have any issues.
I'll make a motion to approve the meetings of Wednesday, March 15th.
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
There you go, Lemon.
Does that have to be posted too, huh?
Huh?
Those have to be posted too, huh?
To the website? Yeah, we post them all to the website. As soon as they're signed, they have to be voted on, signed, and then put on the website. I'll do that tomorrow.
You got thrown by that map too, huh?
Well,
Yeah, that was
in there.
a little,
Not till we started looking at that and I said, wait, did I look at the wrong one? But, yeah, I did.
All right, 6:15. We're going to open a public hearing, variance. Hello, technology.
I got it right behind you if you need it, Sam.
Good evening, Board. I'm David Berry.
Tyler Ayer, Zoning Board of Appeals. Town of Air ZBA will conduct a public hearing at 6:15 PM on Wednesday, April 19, 2017, Air Town Hall, located 1 Main Street, Air, Mass, regarding the application by David Berry for 18 Main Street, Air, Mass. Applicant seeks variance from Air Zoning Board Section 8.3 to allow a permanent roof sign. Yes, sir.
Hi. So I am requesting that, and I am not sure in your paperwork if you have a letter from the Economic Development Office as well.
I did not see that.
He didn't give it to us.
I'd be more than happy to pass that around to the board.
He was supposed to be here tonight, as I understand it.
Alan is?
Yeah. He didn't give me a letter.
I'll give you a copy here. There you go.
Thank you very much.
This roof is actually lower than so, isn't it?
Yes, but it would be placed at the same height, so it would fall, the top edge would be at 14.6, which would be underneath the 15-foot ceiling.
I'm not looking at it today, but the building is shorter.
Yes, the jog is definitely shorter.
Could you explain those?
Oh, the characters?
Yeah,
Sure.
where do they fit into this?
Well-
They're pretty small.
Yes, they are. I thought I would ask the board for permission across the board, if you will, in that currently the cottage, 80% of their business is takeout and 20% is dine-in. And it's hurting them right now in that they're unable to attract walk-in business. So as their landlord, I wanted to increase their appeal and the appeal of the building as well. And I thought by adding a sign that says what the building is, especially with lights, would draw attention to it. The smaller signs are to be placed along the lower sides by the doors so that people walking or driving by can see that they have an ice cream window and that they sell pizza.
So those are on the face of the building?
They would not be flush to the building, they would be hung off of the building.
On the face of the building.
Yes, they would be suspended with like an arm so that you could see them from,
Like the Union Roaster House sign is.
exactly.
So,
Okay. I get
So
it.
they're perpendicular to the face of the building?
Correct.
Is that something that even requires addressing by?
Well, I thought I would approach the board with the whole concept.
I know, but I just want to know if that's even required.
I don't know, but I thought I would just ask for permission.
I don't think that one does. I
did
think
you show those
what
to
we're looking at
Charlie?
is the size of the sign and how many there are.
Right, and the fact that it's a roof sign, that's.
Well,
the
the
variant,
hearing is for a rooftop sign.
Right.
These are two additional signs that are gonna be faced off the front of the building.
And I don't think that,
I don't know if
Well,
that's,
number of signs would then come into play, potentially, but they can have two signs, right?
Well, currently, let me explain a little further if I may. One side of the 18 by 18 would be the pizza icon, and then the other side,
so it's one.
So it's
sign.
one sign.
it's actually two signs, because it's necessary to show where the ice cream window is to draw attention to it. If you're facing the building, the ice cream window is on the right side, so I would flip-flop the signs, no matter which direction you're coming, you would see.
But
both
that
icons.
opens up more signs than are permissible. Number of signs.
Two, right?
two per building.
Right, and so, I don't know if you have any signage now, but then that's.
The only sign
It's a small placard.
that says the cottage,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then they use banners and flags. So I wanted to approach the board with a sleeker concept.
Downtown business. We're limited to 40 square feet.
Okay, so let's do a little math here. Let's see.
12 foot by 1 foot.
Yeah. Or two
Or
by
12 foot
two
by
two
a
by
foot and a
20.
half.
Yeah.
So you
What
say the
page are
sign
you
that says
looking
the
at?
cottage, is that a sign or
What
is that
page are
actually
you
on the
looking at?
facade?
12
No, there will actually be a metal skeleton made out of aluminum, and then that will be, the sign will be attached to that, and then it will come down to the roof. So it will,
I mean, with the existing right now, you said there's a sign that says the cottage.
we were hoping to take the little sign down because it's
Okay.
pretty
Yeah, they
useless.
would-
Yeah,
I was
John,
just trying to
it's
get
hardly
the-
even a sign, honestly. It's,
You wouldn't need that if you put that one on the roof.
Yeah.
I know, I'm just trying to determine how many signs we're ending up with, because,
number comes into.
you know, we're ending up with three. You've got two signs there, and the one on the roof makes three.
Yeah.
but if we can't, just so you're aware, like, we can't include an extra sign in this variance
Correct.
application
That's right, because.
because
the
it wasn't
application-
applied for, it was just the permanent roof sign.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All right, so let's just talk about the...
If you made those two symbols on one sign, somewhere between the windows or whatever, you wouldn't need a permit for that because it's only one sign.
So if I wanted a second sign, I would have to come before the board again.
Correct.
Okay, well, we'll see each other again.
That's the way,
The rules are the rules.
Right.
this side, this one, what do we say, 100, that's
12 feet.
it foot and a half by 12.
Yep.
So that's under the 40 square feet.
Is that the same size as the one over Stella's?
Stella's is big.
I was going to say, I think Stella's is bigger than a foot and a
Well,
half.
I kind of looked at it, I said, it's almost like it's the same design with the same lights and the same sign. Because
Very similar.
exactly, when I first saw this, I really had a problem with it. I says, I don't really want to see the signs on the roofs, right? But then when I looked at that one, and it's, to me, it was like, okay, we're gonna take this sign, change the letters, and move it next door. That made it a little easier, but then when I looked further down to Nails, now you have all three buildings, and they all have the exact lighting on the top. Nails has the same lighting as Stella's, and the same lighting as what you depicted. So I thought, well, now it's concentric. And
Yeah,
I
there's
also
a-
felt because the building was shorter, it kind of,
There's
it
a-
blended in.
There's a continuity because also in the Worthing building, they are the same lights. So,
so just for process-wise, so the cottage sign is all we're talking about, that, placing it on the roof. Then what happens, like, you can go see Charlie and explain, 'cause I guess I'm lost on, is it gonna be
I thought it
one
was double-sided.
fixture or with one,
No,
like,
he's- he's saying
double-sided?
No,
Two.
two signs.
I want to put two separate and distinct ones.
Okay,
One, I think is what you said, one with the pizza, or one with the ice cream is by where you get the ice cream, and pizza
Right.
would be somewhere else.
yes, the two ends of the building, because the building's pretty long. It's about 75 feet long. So,
It's still, we
That's-
have to get around it.
and it's a little confusing because there's 2 doors in the front and 3 or 4 doors in the back. So,
It might behoove you, to be quite candid, to consider other alternatives to 2 more signs, because 2 more signs would be kind of tough to swallow. I mean, we've gone down these roads before with a much larger,
well, see, I don't want the signs to be large because I don't want to block the building, and I don't want to block people's ability to sit close to the building. I don't want to give up the,
1.5 by
These are
1.5.
only 18 inches, they're hardly signs. I know technically, I think,
And we're-
I think if you're looking
I don't know.
technically at what has to come before the board, the fact that this is a roof sign, and roof signs aren't allowed for this thing, I'm not against this, but I'm just saying that, you know,
Yeah.
to go through the process of writing out the variance, we have to know what's.
We're talking about the roof sign only.
Right,
Right.
that's the thing. I mean, we can talk about the other 2 signs all we want, but we
so,
can't. sit
so
down and say-
I'm requesting permission from the board to erect an aluminum frame that will hold that sign, as well as electrify it and put 5 lights, keeping in the continuity of the Main Street strip.
It'll be newer. That's the way I look at it, right. I agree.
It's
So,
all
what do you think?
I mean, I have
Yes.
no issue with it.
No problem.
Nothing? You got nothing?
I'm in favor.
Okay.
Support.
I just wanted to hear what you had to say.
Really?
No, I do think about that.
All
All
right,
right.
if that's the case,
That's the
It's
case.
the only place they can put the sign.
That's right.
It's the only, and it's.
Okay, so we know we're talking one sign, we're
One
talking
sign, roof sign,
as requested.
as requested, that's correct.
all right. Well then, in that case, I motion to grant the variance for, to allow for a permanent roof sign as per air zoning bylaw, section 8.3.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Thank you very much,
Thank
board.
you, sir.
Thank you.
It'll look great, I promise.
I'm sure.
It will.
And then we can work on the Stella sign that needs to be fixed.
That's up to you.
So David, I'll write this up and then Sam will sign it, and then it's subject to that 20-day appeal as soon as I file with the clerk, but I'll keep you posted.
And then I bring it in front of Charlie?
So
Request.
Charlie will get a copy, and then what happens is you have to go, after the 20-day appeal period, I'll send you another piece of paper, and then you take it to the South Middlesex Registry of Deeds to record the variance on the deed. And then Charlie will ask to see that it's been filed with the registry, and then you're good to go.
Okay, great.
Yep.
Thank you very much, board.
Thank you.
All right. Any motion to close that hearing?
I motion to close the public hearing for 18 Main Street.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Meeting closed. Anything else before this board?
Nope.
Let me hear the magic word.
I motion to close this meeting of the AIR ZBA.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.